So Ubon Ratchathani province is in the far northeast. It's actually the easternmost province in Thailand. And the culture here is a little bit different than other parts of Thailand. It's a little bit more mixed, like they speak a little bit different language called Isan. Like we're not so focused on trying to start a church that worships or studies or thinks in a certain way. Like we really want to see spiritual family groups that's like, you have older adults and teenagers and kids, like multi-generational groups that are actually helping and supporting each other and in a real way showing like, okay, what does God's love look like? What does it look like to experience Jesus' love in your life and then help other people grow and support, right? And actually know like, hey, especially with the kids, like you're meaningful, like your life has meaning, you have purpose, right? And somebody actually cares about you, we care about you. And then reading the Bible together, not to say, oh, okay, now we know what the right thing is, but, oh, let's read the stories together. And then what can we learn from these stories that actually is meaningful, we can actually apply in our lives. Our vision right now is we want to work to actually plant, like we have a strong spiritual family group in this village, but we want to see spiritual family groups formed and planted in all the villages in Ubon province. So our goal actually is to form 2,500 spiritual family groups so that literally in every village, every town, there would be a spiritual family group within walking distance of all 1.9 million people in this province. If somebody had a question like about their life and I don't know, I need answers, I don't know how to go forward in my life, or I'm hurting, or I'm thinking about suicide, or I've suffered abuse or trauma, or I have pain or hurt, and I just need somebody to care about me. I need somebody to help me find the way in life. That there would be a spiritual family group nearby that can be the family that they need. The people here have so much potential. They're actually human beings created in the image of God. And what we really want to see and help and invest in and help nurture and grow and bring it out is to help them just discover all that potential that they actually have. Like just the creative ability that they have to think and create and heal. You know, we were talking with some of the kids like recently, like, hey, when you give your friend a hug when they're sad, that can heal them, that heals their hearts. And they don't think about like, oh, I'm a doctor? Yeah, like when you heal somebody's heart, that's like a doctor. Some people just are sick and they just need a hug, right? And so the kids, nobody's ever talked to them that way, you know? And so I think that one of the big things that we want to see is, and why we focus so much on people, we want to help them see like, you know, a church or a temple, it's not a building. It's not even a place. It's people. A lot of the families here, the spiritual family group have played the role of helping to fill in some of those gaps that the kids need in their development. And even for the adults who they've grown up not maybe knowing their parents or not being really connected to parents or whatever, are really knowing that somebody cares and loves about them. They were just trying to survive. And so I think the spiritual family group, the potential we have with that is that when Jesus talks about like, I want people to have life and I want them to have it to the fullest, that there's a way that they can come together in a spiritual family group and not just survive, but actually thrive. No matter where you go in Thailand, even in Ubon, like even the poorest village, right? We'll have a temple. Like there is always a temple. And no matter where you are, what we want to see is like that there would be a family, right? A spiritual temple, like a place that they could actually find God, realize like, wow, he's real and he's actually here with me in this place that's nearby and it's not hard to find. Actually say like, wow, I think our ultimate vision would be like for Ubon, no matter where you go in Ubon, that people could say like, wow, the kingdom of God is here.